Hello, friends, live from my bed. I bet you thought you weren't gonna see me again. Homegirl finally made it back on here. Wow, she made her second video. She's so cool. I apologize about the break. I had some life shit go on, some shit in my job, some shit in personal, and just a lot of shit going on. So, whether or not I wanted it to, I took a break. And honestly, I'm gonna be real with you guys. It probably would have lasted longer if it had not been for the Amberlynn's Day 13 Vlogmas. I honestly think that I'm going to be real honest, I think that I probably would have just tried to patch some bullshit together of hers that I've seen and been like, hey, but no, I specifically want to talk about this. I have a whole list of things that I want to talk about and why it bugs me so bad. And why, I just decided I'm going to sit here after dinner in my bed and just talk to you guys because it's really frustrating. And I really hope even though she probably won't, I really hope she sees this and understands, how much danger she is in. I think the thing about this video that bugs me the most out of anything is the blood clot, or the possible blood clot that Amber could have in her leg. Though, do I think it's a blood clot? Probably not. I think it's a lot of fluid retention. I think it could be the start of lymphedema, or the fact that it's gone untreated this far and she's just kind of passed it off as her getting bigger. I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily a blood clot, but I don't think that it's not either. I think that she could have a lot of things going on. Why it bugs me so is that, yes, you can see that she's visibly worried. Whether or not she's fully processing it, which I don't think she is, you could see how visibly worried she is. What bugs me about it is how is a possible blood clot in your leg that you say that you have excruciating pain in your leg, it's swelling, it hurts to touch, how you would not immediately, at your size, at 552 pounds, last I checked, you are not going to the ER, or you not going to see your doctor, or you're making excuses as to why you can't go see your doctor. It just boggles my mind. If anything's a wake-up call, that should be. And it just really, it's weird how she only talks for just a little bit about the blood clot and then immediately goes into something else. I'm sorry, I'm the kind of person, and I understand everybody has their own way of doing things and dealing with things and coping. However, obviously we're going to look at that and be like, the way Amber copes with stuff by being a lying, manipulative snob is terrible, but that's the way she copes with it. Or she just doesn't want to acknowledge that it exists. Or she acknowledged that it exists, wants to do something about it. And this is the pattern that I've noticed a lot with her. She's, all pumped up, all ready to go. She wants to do this thing with the blood clot, even though it's scaring her. This is kind of like her rock bottom. It's scaring her. She wants to go do something. Oh, we find out in her updates video, she said she was going to go to this appointment, but she didn't because she didn't have a ride. No, there's her minor bump in the road. Now she's just going to go down and spiral out of control even more until she gets her next wake-up call. I just don't understand. I genuinely feel bad for her in one respect, because it's this girl has some very obvious untreated mental issues. She doesn't know how to deal with anything because this is all that she's learned. Everybody's like, oh, well, she repeats the same cycle. Yes, she does, because that's all she knows. She hasn't been out of it. Nobody's forced to break her out of it. So it's just not good. It's just not good. Physically, okay, this is the other thing that gets me. Is she's having this very serious physical problem. Very, very serious physical issue. which is honestly what the whole video should have been about, is just her blood clot. But then, within the first few minutes of her Vlogmas Day 13, after she's telling you, you know, oh, she's not going to do Vlogmas anymore, she's going to take a break, and then she goes into the blood clot and talks about that for a couple of minutes. And then she goes into, all of a sudden switches from like, oh my god, I'm going to die, to, but let me tell you about how my friends don't care about me, and that's the reason I'm not losing weight. And I wish people, the people in my life cared more about me to help me. Or something to that effect. But that's basically what it was. It was, I wish the people in my life cared more about me to help me. And I think that that is so funny, because you right there are going to sit there and say that people don't enable you, and I'm not enabled, Becky doesn't enable me, literally says Becky doesn't enable me, but nobody cares enough about me in my life, about me in my real life, to help me. You just called all your friends, which there's only 3 people that you associate with in your real life that we ever see, and you literally just flat out were like, you guys are shitty friends for letting me get fat, and for letting me destroy my life, and allowing me to destroy my life. Like, it is just so, like, ridiculous. And it is so, like, profound to me, because it's like, girl, this is sad that you're realizing that literally nobody cares about you. All anybody sees you as is the meal ticket, and you're just upset because, oh, well, I wish they could have helped me not get fat. Like, that's wrong. Like, I am saying this with all seriousness, and I know this, I'm kind of all over with this right now, but this is how I feel about it. Like, this whole situation is all over. I honestly wish that she would just take a long hiatus off of YouTube. Like, just take a month. You know, genuinely go to the doctor. You know, try to figure something out. Try not to have YouTube be the sole focus. Or maybe if you just take your videos down to doing it once a week, you know, maybe you'll get better. Maybe if you're not constantly, how am I going to put myself, what lie am I going to put myself into, or how am I going to make myself look better, or what am I going to show to YouTube? Just worry about you. Like, you need to worry about you, and you need to be honest with yourself. You need to sit there and tell your doctor, yes, these are genuinely the problems that I'm having, and not, no, you know, just because I'm a big girl doesn't mean that I have these issues. No, you have these issues. You have these issues. You just don't want to admit you have these issues, and you don't want to be truthful to the doctor. So the doctor is not going to help you the way that you want him to help you. If you're not honest with you, there's no way he's going to be, if you're not honest with him, there's no way that he's going to be honest with you. Like, it just is what it is. Like, they only use the information that you give them. So you go to your therapist and you lie the whole time, the therapist is going to tell you some bullshit, and it's not going to work because it's not the truth. She needs to get off of YouTube, like she says she was going to do, for more than just a week. Go to the therapist for a month. Go to the doctor. Get all your shit checked out. You know, go outside. Breathe some fresh air. That'll help your depression that you're talking about so much lately. And I do absolutely believe she's depressed. You know, I think now she is finally facing the consequences of her actions. She can't move. She's having severe pains. She can hardly stand. You know, she's just eating herself to death, and I think she's finally grasping that now, and I think that this blood clot should be her wake-up call, and hopefully it is her wake-up call, or this potential blood clot. Whatever it is, it needs to be your wake-up call. You're 27 years old. The only thing that you have on your side is your age. Like, that's the only thing she has on her side. You know, and she talks about, oh, I'm not going to make it to 40. 40 is very fucking generous with the way that you're going now. Like, it's really fucking generous. I'm sorry that this is very rambly, but this is kind of the way that my brain took me. And it's kind of like, it's stressing me out because I don't really like her. I don't really care about her either way, but I don't want to sit here and while everybody's screaming from the rooftops, you know, this is what she needs to do. I understand that she most likely isn't going to do it and she's going to wait until it's too late. But I'm hoping that together, you know, if you approach it from a different mindset, that she'll see, you know, yeah, you did some shitty things and people are going to continue to call you out for your shitty things, but nobody is sitting here being that much of a dick about it. Most of us are sitting here trying to help you and to get you to see that this possible blood clot is an issue, that the fact that, you know, you don't think you're being enabled is an issue, the fact that you wish your friends actually cared more about you to be supportive and helpful, that's a huge issue, huge mental issue, you know. And now Becky's distance because of a lot of things. I mean, you can just see the way Amber treats her, that, you know, you can't go to the restaurant that she wants to go to for her birthday. Like, it's all going downhill. Like, she just needs to just step away for a month or so, try to get her life in order, and just try to live. I mean, that's really all there is. So anyway, thank you for watching the video if you made it to this point. I do apologize, like as I've said 3 times now, about rambling. It just kind of is the way that I am. I kind of go through a conversation for myself, trying to figure it out and what really bothers me by just rambling, so I apologize. But hopefully it made some kind of sense. I'm hoping to get another video, maybe 2 up within the next week. Don't know if they're going to be Amber Lynn related, so because I'm going to try my hand at other things. Girl, you watch, I'm going to try my hand at other things. But, yeah. So, this is my thoughts and opinions about Vlogmas Day 13. I hope you enjoyed. And, I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!